Okay, so as discussed, it's what up team, but with some excitement. Give it a go. What up team? Yes, maybe try it again, but with excitement. What up team? I don't think he's gonna get it. What up team? See, that's how you do it. Lovely to have you aboard. Today I thought we'd do the Q&A. Now I've seen other people do Q&As and they normally throw some time on the clock, and I thought we could do the same here. So I'll put 3 minutes up. There you go. And we will start the timer on this, and when we get to the end, if there are any more questions that we've not got to, then they'll just have to wait for next time. But let's start it. On your marks, get set, go. First question, coding phase. What do you like more, React, Polymer, Preact? I like the web platform, and I like to go with whichever one makes the most sense. So it's kind of like having a toolbox. Choose the right tool for the job. Me personally, I've had good mileage out of web components and out of Preact. So choose that. If you want to know how they can work together, see my previous video. Mark, hi Paul, hi. What's your opinion on CSS helpers to normalize your CSS? I'm a fan, but it leads to loads of classes. Yeah, it does. But if you like it, stick with it. If it's working for you, go for it. I personally tend not to. I tend to do things like baseline grids with CSS variables and control things kind of more like that, but I don't have strong feelings there. I think you can, yeah, choose whichever one makes sense. I tend not to though, normalize. Anyway, Surma, for the Q&A, what editor are you using? VS Code. You knew that. That's just... Mattia Astorino, instead of using scale 1, you can use transform none to prevent useless browser calculation. Okay, it's not a question, but I thought it would be worth talking about this one. No, a scale 1 and a transform none would put a scale value of 1 in the matrix for whatever is being scaled. And so effectively it will do the same thing under the hood. So it's not a useless browser calculation. It'll all result in a scale value of 1 inside the matrix. Tim van der Lippe. Oh, hi Tim. What do you think is the next step in web dev to make the web more performant? I think we have 2 needs. One is to move more work away from the main thread, which I think we've seen with worklets, and I think we need something to do with scheduling. That would help us a lot across a bunch of things. Charles Foreman, do you still work at Google? Yes, I do. Here's a dumb question / comment. It's not dumb, it's just a question. Why have an intro? Because I like my intro because it's just me being silly mostly, and I like being silly, and therefore I like to put it in there. I don't think you need it. I do, Charles. I do. I think it's nice. Or cut it down to 5 seconds. No, you could just double tap to the right on the YouTube app on your phone and it'll jump 10 seconds, or you can hit the right arrow key on the keyboard and it'll jump you forward as well. So if you don't like it, just skip it. That's grand. Eduardo Cavallo, do you recommend the use of Flexbox? Yes. I waited so much time to use them because lack of compat in the old browsers. In that case, how do we handle all browsers? I don't think you need to worry. I think Can I Use has quite a lot to say on this. Mostly that a lot of people have browsers that support Flexbox. So go for it, in my view. Sean Biddle, is there any particular reason you do manual cubic Bezier instead of a constant like ease out? Yeah, control. I love control, especially when it comes to my animations. I like to fine tune things. And a cubic Bezier is the closest I'm going to get without going to a JavaScript-based animation, which, again, I don't mind JavaScript-based animations, but I try and do them with CSS when I can, and a cubic Bezier gives me the most control. We're done. Thank you so much for dropping those questions into the comments below. If you've got any more, just drop them in, and we'll try and get to them in a future video. For the time being, though, that is it. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you lovely folk, as always, on the flip side.